So now you should be able to download WordPress and install it. You can either install it locally. If you are going to go through the process of installing on your server, the process would be very similar to what I showed you in the local course video. The only exception is that your username and password are going to be the username and password of the database. We don't have to set those things when we're using a local database, but if you were to set up a database on your server, you would need to assign a username and password, and then you would enter that information in your 5-minute install of WordPress. And most hosting companies will have information on installing WordPress because it's a very common practice, and you should be able to get support on doing that with your server. Regardless of the method, what I want you to accomplish is I want you to go ahead and install WordPress. We're going to be talking about how to use WordPress next time we're together, but this is the back-end view of WordPress. I did want to show you what WordPress looks like in the front end. If you go ahead and click in the upper left-hand corner and click Visit Site, it will route you to the front-end portion of your site. So this is what the site looks like. It's not very exciting at this point, but we will be customizing this and completely transforming the way it looks. Ultimately, we're going to be building an e-commerce website, so we're going to allow users to be able to shop for items. But before we even get there, I'm going to teach you how to customize the layout of WordPress and make it into a fully functioning website. So this would be the front end portion of website. Notice the URL, and if I go back, I can get into the back end portion of WordPress. I generally like to work with multiple tabs open, so when I'm working in WordPress I will work in the back end, and if I just right click and open the front end in a new tab, then I can flip-flop between the front end and the back end. So that's my preferred method, and you'll see me doing that as I take you through this course. This is an example of Pantheon, so here's my site running in Pantheon. If I click this link for Visit Development Site, that's going to take me to the front end portion of my website. So this looks exactly the same as the local version of the site that we're using. And if I go back to Pantheon and click Site Admin, that's going to take me to the back end portion. So this is the logged in administration portion of WordPress. So hopefully you are able to get WordPress up and running. You know a little bit about installing. It would be great practice for you to set up a local environment as well as set up remotely on the web. And next time we're together, I will teach you about how you can go about starting to use WordPress and starting to actually add real content into it.